Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the daily cards for the 27th of September 2017. Did everybody love them cards yesterday? They were really, really nice, weren't they? And today, they're a bit different, but there's such a lovely message coming through with them as well. I was woken this morning by a phone call from a dear friend of mine in LA, and she is such a magical person. And the videos are late because I've just spent all of the time talking to her, and a lot of synchronicity. And she said she was getting a lot of stuff coming through about me, so I'm on a little bit of a high. It was lovely to connect to her. She's, like I say, she's magical, and you know, it's things always make sense. And bizarrely enough, she is actually going to be where I am at Christmas, and neither of us knew this. So it's I'm so excited. That's the best present I could have got. And we were talking about some of the things that are actually coming out in this reading. So that's why I'm mentioning that, because there is synchronicity at play at the moment. I don't know if it's happening in your lives, but it's massively evident. I'm seeing it all over at the moment. So the cards that I picked, like I say, I'm using the Morgan Greer deck, and the card for today is the Three of Pentacles. Now, I really like this card because this is sort of talking about you being given a spiritual exercise, so to speak. Like it's like spiritual homework. This is what I feel we're being given at the moment. And it's like our soul is now free to express itself, or it's wanting to express ourselves. And it's this creative vision that we have for the future is now becoming clearer. Where it might have been a bit muddied, you know, it still might be a bit murky, but it is sort of becoming clear. It's like I have my little crystal ball here, and when I work with this, it goes all misty when I actually look into it. And then when the mist clears, that is when the message appears. And this is what I'm sort of seeing sort of around our minds and our vision at the moment, because there are spiritual forces at work helping us. This is, without a doubt, this is what they're saying. You know, they are there helping us. And this is sort of, we are experiencing a little bit of an awakening, even though we might not be aware of that yet. And what they're saying here, this card is talking about teamwork in a way. So it's asking you to look at connections that are in your life or have been brought into your life and see the importance of that, because it's like, you know, like I say, your tribe is calling you home, but spirit are putting important people onto your path in order for you to see the light, sort of thing, or in order for you to gain clarity. So this card is saying that where you have been uncertain, this period of uncertainty is coming to an end. And it's saying that you might not be totally sure of what you want, but you are now sure of what you don't want, you know. And what this is saying is that you are ready now. You are actually already doing it, I feel. You are laying solid foundations down. Whatever is going on in your life at the moment, it is not being built on sand. When something's built on sand, it can easily be washed away. It hasn't got firm foundations. Whereas this is saying it's brick by brick. You're putting the brick down, you're putting the cement, you're putting another brick, and you are waiting for this to all become solid. So this is sort of like a planning stage. Even if you're not planning consciously, you know, spirit are helping you to plan. If this is around a relationship, you know, it's like I say, you now know what you do want with this. You may even have your eye on somebody, or there might be somebody around who has the qualities that you seek. This may not have developed yet, okay? But what it's saying is the potential is great. So patience is needed with this card. It's like, remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. But if you build right from the bottom up, this is when it will be something that is built to last, they're saying, okay? So, yeah, there's a lot of structures and stuff like that coming in with this. If you already have a partner, if you're already committed, this could be, you know, about maybe decorating a home, buying a new home, doing alterations, you know. But what is coming through within relationships of all kinds that are around you at the moment is a sense of security. And like I say, you get that when you have firm foundations on it, you know. So it's saying any doubts that you have, let them go, you know, let them diminish, because this is something that was built to last. You know, like in the olden days, things lasted forever, didn't it? Now things are very cheap and they don't last long, you know, like TVs have a shelf life of like 5 years on purpose or something like that, so that you've got to go out and buy a new one. But in the olden days, things were built to last, and this is what this is talking about. And within life now, what happens, you know, it's like things were made to be used, you know, and you know, people should have been treasured. But now what's happening is people are being used and things are treasured. And this is why we need to go back to the old ways, you know, because we need to realise, like I say, this is about teamwork, and we need to realise the importance of people in our lives that give us this security and allow us to build these solid foundations and form lasting friendships, relationships, or whatever. Everything now seems to be very throwaway, you know, and that is not good. We live in a disposable world, but people are not disposable, you know, and this is why so many people have all of this stuff and they're connected on Facebook to thousands of people, yet they feel lonely because there is no substance, there is no solid foundations built on these sort of relationships, you know. Everything seems a little bit fake. So this is saying going back to the old ways, you know, and building things to last. If this is around your work, this is saying that you are about to be appreciated for what you do. You're about to be recognized, and your finances will reflect this. This is sort of like you may even be able to put something away for a rainy day as well. But there's a very spiritual aspect to this card. If we have a look, it's like a church. This is about you building your sanctuary, your sanctum, they're saying there. I don't know if sanctum is a word, but they're saying sanctum to me there. And this is about, you know, having this belief in yourself and knowing that you can move forward, you know, and knowing that this isn't going to happen overnight. You know, this is it. You are planting the seeds now. You know, them seeds will need nurture and encouragement and, you know, feeding in order for something beautiful to grow. But this will be your sanctuary. This will be your sanctum. It is solid. If we have a look at that card, they are proper big bricks there. You know, they're not these flimsy breeze blocks that places are built out of now, you know. This is it. I mean, I live in the northeast of England, and we have a lot of castles and things like that that are thousands of years old, you know, and they were built to last, and they were built by hand as well. So this is where it's going. There's a real thing about the old ways, you know. So this is a very positive card, and it's saying whatever work you put into it, you will actually get back as well, you know. So it's focusing on the final goal, but also putting the work in order to get there. So like I say, the universe is sort of giving you a little pat on the back here, and it's giving you encouragement as well, and assuring you that you are on the right track. So whatever you are growing now, or whatever you are planting, or whatever you are nurturing, this will pay big dividends for you. And I don't just mean in a financial sense, I mean in a very emotional sense here as well, you know. So it's like, keep planning, keeping on. There is stability, and there is achievement, and there is security coming for you as well, you know. If we have a look, it almost looks like he's putting a number 5 in, and 5s can be quite confusing because 5s are all about change, okay? But they're saying here that this change, these changes that are happening within your life are necessary. They are to take you out of this period of uncertainty and put you in a place of certainty, where you can be sure of the people in your life, where you can be sure of where you're going, where you can be sure who you want to take with you, you know. So it's a beautiful, beautiful card. Like I say, it's not all clear yet, but it will all become apparent. So I really, really like that card, you know. There's a solidness, there's work to do, you know. Yeah, I really, really like it. And within these cards, if we have a look at the colours as well, there's the yellow, the orange, the red. This is all our bottom chakras, you know. So this is our personal power. This is our pleasure centre. This is our security and our root chakra as well, you know. So they're talking a lot about chakras there. And this is helping us to get aligned as well. If we have a look there, I'm just looking, it's like that point is pointing to his third eye. So it's saying, you know, that this is, you know, allow that vision to manifest within your third eye, and then it will manifest within life. So there's a lot of security coming through with that. I then pulled the Osho Zen Tarot, which I love these cards. You all know that I do. And this card, it was like I give a sigh of relief when I seen it, and it's talking about it's called healing, and this is actually the King of Water, so it's the King of Cups as well, you know, and everybody knows that the King of Cups is one of my favorites. You know, I have a soft spot for that king because he's very emotional, he's very loving, he's very funny, he's very kind, you know, he's like a humanitarian. I really, really like it. And this card is saying that it's like a breath of fresh air into your life. There's a relief coming, a relief of something. It's like I can almost feel it. There's a lot of water, so a lot of emotions as well, you know, and it's saying that the healing has already begun within your life as well. Now, when I look at this card, the first thing that always comes to mind is Reiki, because if we look at where the hands are placed, now, I practice Reiki myself, and I know how powerful it can be. You know, it's a beautiful. I was doing it at the weekend, and I was doing it on somebody, and they were saying they could feel the heat. Actually, you know, my hands were red hot with it. And, you know, there's a lot of benefits come from Reiki, because whenever you do a Reiki session on somebody, you get healed yourself as well. And this is what I feel is coming in with this. Again, teamwork. They're saying teamwork, teamwork, teamwork. So this is working alongside another, you know, in getting a solid foundation, but also in healing and in the healing process. Now, Reiki is basically, it's loving energy, okay? It's intuitive, and it goes where it is needed. And when this card shows up, it is saying that it is a time that you are ready to heal as well. You're not trying to hide the wounds caused by the past, you know. Old wounds may be coming to the surface, and this can be scary. But instead of trying to resist them and suppress them like you have done in the past, you're ready to accept them, to face them head on, and to know that once you do this, you will be able to move on to this solid, secure place where the past will no longer hold you back. If we look at the guy in this card as well, he's naked. That's it. He's vulnerable, but he is open to the love and touch that is healing him. When he is healing his mind and his power center here, what is happening is his heart is opening. Okay, so the heart energy within this is absolutely beautiful. And this is coming through touch, which is healing. Many people don't realize the importance of touch within our lives, you know. Touch is essential. We need it. I think it's something like 4 hugs a day just to be alive, you know, 8 hugs a day to survive, and 12 hugs a day to thrive, you know. That is what we need. And like I say, the importance of touch, when we are touched or when we are touching another person, we produce, what is it? It's oxytocin, I think, which is the love hormone. So it's simple touch from another person can offer security, you know, it can reassure, and it can strengthen bonds between people as well. Hugs heal, and touch is so important, you know, within our lives. We need it to thrive, you know. We need hugs, we need touch, we need that connection with another person, you know. That is when we feel their energy, that is when they feel ours, you know, and this is when we can both get healed as well. If we look at this card as well, and if we look at the aura around his body, it is full of light. And by relaxing himself and allowing himself to experience the caring and the love that is surrounding him, he is dissolving the struggle and the suffering that he has been a victim of in the past. This is all he needed, you know, all of us. You know, if we look at anybody who is going on like in the way that they shouldn't, anybody who is destructive or whatever, there is always a need for love. You know, love is so important to us human beings, and when we don't have it, we become destructive, either with ourselves or with the world, you know. And like I say, I was listening to a video the other day which was great, and it was about this young boy that had actually, to get into a gang, he'd gone out and murdered this kid. And was caught for it, and he was at court. And the mother of the child who he'd murdered, it wasn't a child, it was a teenager, the mother of the child who he'd murdered actually said to him in court, I will kill you, I am going to kill you. This guy then went to jail and had nobody, he had no love, he had no care, nobody cared. And the mother of the son who he'd killed went to see him, and she would go and see him, and she was starting to give him money and, take him gifts in and everything. And when he got out of jail, he had nowhere to go. So he went, this woman said, come and live with me. So she took him in. And this is a guy that had killed her son, okay? But she took him in and she nurtured him and she got him a job and everything. And then one day she sat him down and she said, can you remember what I said to you that day in the court? And he'd said, yeah, you said you were going to kill me. She said, and I did. I killed the person that you were, because that person did not need to survive. And I have embraced and let the person out that was there, this scared person that only needed love. So this is what we need within life. Sorry, I'm getting really emotional there. We need to be loved. And this is when we become the best, sort of person that we can be, and we need to be open to this care and this love when it is presented to us as well, So like I say, he has all of this light around him, and especially around his heart chakra as well. He knows now it is safe to open his heart. This is what this is talking about. Our heart is a very precious thing, and we need to know that it's safe in order to be able to open up. And like these lotus flowers that are there, like I say, they come from the muddiest, darkest waters, but it is safe to open here. And when you are under this influence, there is no hiding from yourself or others. It's like if you want to cry, there is somebody there to have their arms around you and let you cry, and this is being vulnerable, is this strength, okay? Having that smile on your face every day is hard. I got hugged at the weekend by somebody, and I actually got really, really emotional because the hug that I got was heartfelt, and I felt it, and I felt what was coming from this other person, a beautiful, beautiful woman, and I felt it, and I instantly felt part of something. And I was choked. I couldn't believe it. I had to walk away because I was like, wow, is that a little bit weird? But it was because I felt the strength of that love, and I felt what that hug was actually saying, So this is saying, be open. Accept as well. This is when we can be healed. This is when we can be healthy, and this is when we can be whole, because feeling is healing, and also not just feeling internally, not just feeling our emotions, feeling the touch of another, feeling what somebody else's skin feels like on our fingertips, and feeling what our skin feels like on theirs, This is when the healing process will begin. So that is, it's stunning, to be honest, and this will give us power as well. The Colette Baron Reid card that I've got is, I don't know if you can see that, it's higher power. And if we have a look, it's like an angel, but she has a key in her third eye. And this is spirit are opening up something for you. Spirit are giving you the key to a happier future where you are healed, where you are secure, where you are safe. This is what they're doing. If we have a look at the colours in that, it's very rose quartz. This is it. Spirit are giving you the key to open yourself up to love as well. All they're saying is get out of your own way, and know that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you will ever know, because they are protecting you and they are guiding you as well. This card also talks of a deep spiritual bond between you and another person, which is essential for your growth and your evolution. Like I said, they've talked about teamwork here, teamwork a lot. So it's saying really tend and nurture your spiritual connections at the moment as well, And this will help you to to be you, to embrace who you really are as well. They're saying to you, now is a time, look at what you need to release to move forward. Look at what area of you needs healed. You know, let go of old resentments, of past hurts, of pains, anything that has been holding you back, you know, because, you know, you will see there is reality wanting to stare you in the face. And this is a beautiful reality that is coming for you. But only by embracing this faith, embracing this healing, you know, releasing the old energy and allowing this new, beautiful, healing, loving energy in, and allowing it to sort of go into every dark corner of you as well. You know, this is when we can be transmuted into light. And this is when we will reach our true potential. You know, when we are loved and cared for and nurtured, you know, this makes us grow and this makes us evolve. So this is saying that, you know, the lessons you've learned, you know, they no longer need to be repeated. You don't have to go over the same old all of the time, because those old repetitive patterns are now finished, okay? There is limitless possibility now is your option. Can you feel it? You know, can you actually feel this? Because I'm feeling these cards. I'm feeling, you know? So this is saying things don't have to be drama. They don't have to have doubt. They don't have to have fear attached to them. You know, embrace this new reality of you. You know, this is saying that, you know, you will experience a miracle, a true miracle. And this is coming through the process of allowing love and light in. When you feel this love, you shine. You know, this is what we do. It's like, you know, if we don't believe, they're sort of showing me Tinkerbell there. And when people were saying that they didn't believe, can you remember Tinkerbell's light went out? And all they needed to do was get every child to say that they believed in fairies. You know, and this is saying, believe in fairies, believe in the universe, believe in the power of love, and you know, this will light up your world. I know that sounds really sort of, I don't know, sounds really bizarre, but this is what they're saying here. You know, let love in. Love yourself. Love your family. Love your connections. Love this earth. This earth is, you know, it is crying out. Look at all the natural disasters that we're having at the moment, you know. Mother Nature is angry. And you know, when a mother actually sort of says, right, that's it, you know, there is work to do and things get done. Shit gets done when a mother sort of uses her voice. But that mother uses her voice in a kind and loving way as well, you know. So like I say, we are all sort of we all inhabit this earth, and we need to love it and love everything that's in it as well, every person. Because when we radiate this love and light into the universe that is coming like there from his heart chakra, this is when we not only heal ourselves, but we start to heal the world, okay? And this is what is being called for. You are being presented with a divine love at the moment, you know, a love that is unconditional, love that is beyond words, you know, and you are being presented with this because you have to do your little part in healing the world. And when we all come together, and when we all come together from a place of love, this is when we can actually send that out, you know, into not just the dark, like, areas of us, into the dark areas of the world, okay? So this is why love is coming into your life, so that you can grow and evolve, and then you can go out and you can spread the love, you know, because this is what it's all about. You will glow, you will glow, you will glow. This is it. It's like, it is so beautiful what is coming through there. Absolutely stunning, the energy that is coming out there. So like I say, it is time now. And if we have a look at that card, it is 4. Number 4 is all about stability. You know, this is it. You are in a safe place, okay? It is safe for you to open your heart. It is safe for you to be healed. It is safe for you to allow the touch of another. And it is safe for you to touch another as well. Not just in the physical, but touch another person's life, you know, and allow them to touch yours. There is something bigger than what we can understand happening at the moment, you know, so just embrace it. So, I'm going to pull a spirit card and see what we have there. It's, wow, what a powerful day today it is. Powerful, powerful day today. There's something happening, something happening. You know what. I can't believe these cards. 2 cards have just fell out when I was shuffling there. And the first one is a place beyond time. And if we have a look at that, it's got like sort of the rose quartz-ishness in it. And it's saying, don't get so caught up with the everyday drama of life. Close your eyes, focus on your breath, and allow it to carry you into a peaceful space inside of your heart. An eternal place beyond time filled only with love. And this is what I said to my friend today, that for me, the second I seen her, she opened the door to me, and I just thought, who is this magical being? I need to be her friend. And we just clicked straight away, you know. And the love I feel for her is beautiful, and she feels that back to me. And it's, you know, it is a friendship that was destined, you know. It was meant to be. And like I say, this is what these cards are talking about. Look at who is in your life at the moment. It was destined. It could have been synchronistic or whatever. The second card that I pulled is Kuan Yin. Now, Kuan Yin is the Mother Buddha. You know, I've just spoke about the mother, you know, and this is it. And it's the care and nurture. And this says love and compassion, a time of healing. You are being showered with love and light. Accept this gift, and newfound joy for life will replace your sadness. Take that mask off now. It is safe to do so, you know. Somebody is wanting to offer you love. Somebody is wanting to bring light into your world, to bring joy, you know, to bring laughter, to bring all of this to replace the sadness. You know, let them. How do these, out of all these cards, how do they, well, I know how, but it's like, you know, come on, you're just showing off now, Spirit. That's what you're doing, you know. But absolutely beautiful, beautiful message today. I really hope that you like that. If it resonates with you, could you please let me know? And oh God, I'm sending so much love out today. So much love. It's like I'm bursting with it. I can sort of feel it. Like, I don't know. There's this smile that I can't get off my face. It's been there from getting up this morning. So I hope it's contagious, you know. And the Yogi Bhajan says, be so happy that when other people look at you, they become happy too, you know. So wear that smile today. Take that mask off and wear that smile today, you know, and see how your world changes. Okay? Have an absolutely fabulous day. If anybody would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. There is only availability available for next week now. But yeah, let love in. Feel the love. Really, really feel it today. That is what's needed. Okay? Sat Nam.